Bowling ball supposed to lose back at you with another slip slap. I know the old school don't get enough credit, right? Ain't nothing like the old school, like Pac. So y'all like Pac. I mean, y'all say he's one of the best lyricists to ever touch the mic. One of them. I ain't saying he the best. Some people might not have him as the best, but just listen to where I'm going at with this. The old school don't get enough love, bro. When a new generation come in, you know they're supposed to give respect and pay homage. They don't. So this is what I'm gonna do. I ruffled a lot of feathers last night when I said what I said about Sidney Moncrief, but I stand on business. Y'all know I do. I ain't gonna say nothing to be trolling. You never met me as no troll. Whatever I say, because I go off what I see and I mean it. So let's do it this way. Man, we get a lot of heat for bringing in expansion teams in our era. But what they ain't gonna tell you is, only expansion team you can really kill is the Vancouver Grizzlies. But there was a solid team though. There still was a solid team with big country and Damon Stoudemire and people like that. Stromile Swifts of the world. Like, you know, but let's talk about the Orlando Magic and the Miami Heat. There was expansion teams also. So if you flopped on one, the other two was still solid. The other two was giving teams a run for their money. Look at that Orlando Magic team, bro. You know what the first Twin Towers would have been? I'm going to say it, y'all youngsters know what I'm talking about. We ain't talking about Dave Robinson and Tim Duncan. We ain't talking about Ralph Sampson and Elijah Wine. If they'd have kept Shaq and Webber together in Orlando, that'd have been murder. Murder. A lot of people might not agree with me, but that's what we're here for. We ain't always supposed to agree on things. But if they don't make that trade, and Shaq and Webber would have stayed in Orlando, how you think that would have been? Just asking questions. I can ask questions. So when y'all youngsters come up in here and say these things, schools is in session. You have to know what you're saying. Like, you can't go off these players. I like Webber, but he didn't get the job done. But he was a solid player. You feel me? I seen some games where he didn't show up, had a bad shoot percentage, but he stayed aggressive. It happens, man. But when you shy away from the moment, you feel me, and you don't take that challenge, that's what make you great when you do take that challenge. You feel me? I really want to see how that was going to work out with Shaq and Webber. Webber is a big man who can handle the ball. One of the great big man passing forwards in the league. You know? So I'm just saying, like, so make it make sense. They took out the big man in this era for whatever reason. And I don't think that's right. I really don't think that's right. Fundamentals, man. Why you think they call Tim Duncan Mr. Fundamentals? The man that won in every decade from the 90s, 2000, and 2010s. 3 different decades. But y'all to come out here and say, well, LeBron won with 3 different teams. Man, that ain't got nothing to do with it. We talking about each era that got better, so y'all say. You know what I mean? So I'm like, make it make sense. How you let a dude like that go 4 years in college, and win in each decade when y'all say people was more athletic, more skilled? See, that's the problem. Y'all look at athleticism and skills. They don't have nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. You gotta have killer instincts, man. You gotta be, you have to want to be coached. And a lot of these players don't want to be coached, man. Like, Tim Duncan stayed with one coach. Let's start there. If you want to say something, Pat Riley went in each decade as a coach and made noise from Miami to New York. You know what I'm saying? Back to Miami. Because remember, he used to coach that Miami team with Zoe and Tim Hardaway. That team was built solid. They hit on their draft picks. They built for a need, not for a want. You know what I mean? So when y'all see these type of things, bro, you have to understand, bro. I want the GM that's gonna give me what the team need, not what the team want. Cause I came up with him, cause I went to school with him, cause I played AAU ball with him. That don't work, man. That don't work, man. You feel me? The only thing stopped Miami from winning the championship was that lucky bounce from Allen Houston that year. You feel me? Even though it was a shortened season, I think that was the season he hit that shot, and Larry Johnson hit that three in the corner against the Spurs. The Spurs beat him 4-1. But they ain't gonna tell you, Marcus Camby was out. Marcus Camby ain't play that series. He was dealing with an injury. So they probably would have got more than one game. At least they'd have had somebody to slow one of them down. Defensive player of the year, athletic, wingspan, jumping out the gym. Only thing y'all have to realize, the world gonna evolve. I do understand that. I can give you that. Like I say, boxers get hit. But you're not about to sit here and tell me that some of these teams wasn't solid. Now back to the Miami Heat, Orlando Magic. Look how they built that team. That's why when they traded Webber, all right, we already have a big man. Shaq is one of the dominant big men coming out of LSU. You feel what I'm saying? So when they drafted Webber too, the next year, or whenever that was, a year later, a year and a half later, 2 years later, I forgot how it went. Shaq came in 92, 93 or something like that. Webber came in 94. Bruh. They say, you know what? Let me tell you how they put stuff in movies and mess your whole head up. That's if you don't pay attention. But if you pay attention, they can't mess with your head. Because you see it. You see what's going on. Shaq and Penny made a movie called Blue Chip with Nick Nolte from 48 Hours. Bad boys back in town. They went for a lead after that. Look, we could go to the league and dominate this way, but you still had the Jordans of the world. You still had solid point guard play. You still had solid backcourt play. You feel me? So they went for a lead instead of one. They wanted Webber. But they said Penny can help us get to another level because we had that position in the front court solidified with Shaquille O'Neal. So look, we're going to make this trade with Golden State. And we're going to get him somebody that can feed him the rock. And also play off of him. Not saying Webber couldn't. But I'm just giving you an example of what's going on. Now some people could disagree. And I'm cool with that. You ain't going to win them all, bro. You're not going to win them all. Like I said, all the stacking of the deck and all the cheating that people be doing, they still ain't going undefeated. So let me get back to my point. Bruh. Look how that stuff turned out. Then the second and third year, they was in the finals. You feel me? Because they built their team off of need. Now, look at Dennis Scott. Nick Anderson don't miss those 4 free throws. You might have a different discussion. You feel me? We might be having a different discussion. The Keon Doolins of the world. Come on, man. Like, I don't think it was Keon Doolin. I forgot to do the Donald Ross. That's his name. Donald Ross. Solid player. You feel me? That team was built right. That's why they reaped the benefits. You got teams can't even make the playoffs doing cheating the system. So I'm just saying. You got teams can't even get out the first round cheating the system. You feel what I'm saying? You got teams can't get out the second round cheating the system. But look what that Orlando Magic team did. And to me, to be honest with you, that's why we look at Jordan at that high pedestal as the creme de la creme, how y'all are saying. Look how many teams Jordan beat. Jordan beat that Miami team 3-0, but it wasn't easy. And that's how you want it, man. You don't want nothing easy. But the expansion teams, that's up if you listen to some of these sniffers out here. Miami stayed in the top tier. The Rhinocyclists of the world, the P.J. Browns, the Brian Grants. You feel me? That team was solid, man. The Dan Marleys. And look what Dan Marley did in Phoenix when Charles Barkley went over there. Only thing you need is one piece. Free agency is free agency. You're free to go wherever you want to go. You understand? So, if you don't want to give me my money, you don't think I'm worth being on this team no more, you think I lost a step, let me go somewhere else and show I did. And what Dan Marley did, they were the #1 seed in Miami. And it wasn't like they were no scrubs. They just was going against MJ. So Dan Marley leave there and go over here to Phoenix and still go to the championship. But guess who he run into again? See where I'm going? See where I'm going? So I'm saying all this to say, bruh, fundamentals, man. Build your team the right way. I don't have to play with my cousin. I don't have to play with my uncle. I don't have to wait till my son comes to the league to make it seem like that's making me the GOAT. You see what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense what the era doing, bro. Like, ever since I saw that movie, American Gangster, Blue Magic, it's a good product. Now, I don't care what you name it, but don't take my product, cut it, and still put my name on it. Nah, we ain't about to do that. Now you gonna think my product bad because I done sold it to this dude here, but he cutting his and I'm serving mine straight raw. I'm giving it to you raw and uncut. You understand? But you get on this thing and let these dudes cheat their way to the top and lose and still give them praise. Well, you went to eat the rope. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear all that, man. You understand? I don't care about them aiding the rope. What he did. Even when the aid is like I keep trusting to y'all was building super teams. Yeah, they got a winning record doing this. I don't care. They can do what they want.